I was away all weekend and I had no access to my console. I had no access to the web app, but I did have my phone, the companion app, and about 1 bar of connection. It was tough, but it proves you don't need to be sniping on the console or the web app to make profit. As long as you're making smart investments, that's what's important. So everything you see at the beginning of today's video was made on companion app. What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to another Trading to Glory episode. A very important episode today, guys. Very important because we haven't uploaded one in about 4 days because I haven't been home. Haven't been able to upload. In fact, the video from 2 days ago was a scheduled upload that I had pre-recorded. So today's video, we're going to be catching up on a lot of things, reasons I invested in certain things throughout the weekend and have already sold some, and our strategies to exit the weekend to make some coins. Before we get started, guys, make sure to slap a like on the video. Let's go for 690 likes on today's video. I know that we can smash it, so don't forget to drop a like. So today we've also got our rank 2 rewards. Right when I got home, I smashed out the games, and I was actually 9 and 8, which means that I needed to win the last 3 games to clutch up rank 2, and we did it again. Ice in our veins. We clutched those, and we'll take these rewards as well. We get 3 player picks. We're looking for Mohamed Salah in those player picks. You've also got Upamecano. I would take all day. And then you've got Alaba, I guess maybe Atal. Some okay choices in there as well. There's really just one jackpot, which is that Salah. You've also got a mega pack jumbo, rare players pack, premium team of the week pack, 60K, and we automatically qualify for playoffs this week, which I suggest playing those on Sunday or Monday. I feel like they're a lot easier than when you wait till later in the week. That's what I did last week, and I went 5-1, no problem, and I'm not really all that good. Like, I struggled to get rank 2, and I had no problem qualifying. But when I waited till Thursday to qualify, I went 5-4. I barely made it. I had to clutch up the last 2 games, and I almost didn't qualify. Anyways, let's open up these player picks. We're looking for Mohamed Salah. Let's see if we can get him. And in our first pack, we get David Alaba. Smith Rowe is pretty close to discard. So, okay, we'll take that. That's not a bad pick, guys. That's not a bad pick. 79 pace. Not slow for a center back, but most of the center backs this year are over 80 pace, and maybe slap a shadow on him if we do end up using him. Second player pick, Upamecano or Salah. That's what we're looking for. And we do not get it. God, no, we got Tadic and Simeone. Simeone probably ending up getting a player of the month for Serie A, by the way. Tadic, I think we take for rating. I think that's the smartest move here. Let's start off with the 35K pack. We'll work our way up. Honestly, I feel like the Jumbo Rare Players pack is probably better than the Premium Team of the Week pack at this point, and we just got a non-board drop out of a 35K pack. In fact, it's not even 82 rated. Yeah, I think we open the Premium Team of the Week pack next. All right, we've always saved this for last. We hype it up, and then it's nothing. All right, it's not going to be Salah. It is Mason Mount, 85 rated. There could be Upamecano underneath this, so it's not the end of the world. I know Mount's not very expensive. Come on, Upa. No Upamecano. Try again. Here we go. Come on, EA. Oh my gosh, it's not even a walkout. Not even a walkout. It's going to be Jorginho, who goes for about 4,000 or 5,000 coins. The tradable packs this week have been awful. We are getting absolutely no favors from EA. 0 favors from EA. They said, you made too many coins trading this week. You don't need any more. Anyways, let's transition into the trading part of today's video, because I know that's what you've clicked on today's video for, and that is going to start with a lot of sales on Ferland Mendy and on Davies. Now, first of all, we bought these Keylor Navas cards for 10 or 11,000 coins each, and the Lewandowski for 34K. If you remember, a couple episodes ago, we actually bought these SBC fodder cards in preparation for them to go up with the Halloween promo, and because of a few SBCs that even came out before the Halloween promo dropped with rule breakers, they were already rising in price. So hopefully you got some coins out of your SBC fodder. We'll see if they end up going back down again, but I don't think they actually do get back down as low as they were beforehand, because in about a week, or maybe even less than, we're going to see all the player of the month drop, and that's going to push these cards back up, if not higher than what they are right now. But the Ferland Mendy cards, why did we invest in him? Well, he links to Alaba. And as you guys saw, we got Alaba in our red picks. How would we link him? Ferland Mendy is exactly how we'd link him. We got him all for 80,000 coins. So after tax, you're looking at about 4,000 or 5,000 coins per card on the Ferland Mendy. I bought 16 of him, sold 13 so far. And we've made some good coins on him, so 13 times 5,000 coins, you're making about 65k there on the Ferland Mendy. Not bad. Davies, we bought 12, sold all of them for 29, bought all of them for 23 after tax, which is about 1 to 1.5k. Let's say 28 is on average what we got in return. We're making 5k per card times 12. That's another 60,000 coins. Why'd we invest in him? Exact same reason, different card. Upamecano. Upamecano is a red pick, and unfortunately we didn't get him, but a lot of people will, and Davies is who to link to. And I ended up selling that card once he went up to about 30,000 coins almost, because I figured, why hold on to an 82 rated longer than I need to? Any supply could bring him down, even if it's on Monday. Any supply could bring him down. And I've also seen him fluctuate between the prices of 26 and 29,000 coins quite a bit. Right now he's about 28, 27.5, but he was just 26. And when you're looking at that amount of tax on the card, which is only 1.5k, it's pretty easy to go back in on an investment like this. You can sell and then buy back again with those fluctuations. So pretty easy to make myself another like 30,000 coins on these cards if I were to buy another 10 to 15 of them. Mason Mount, obviously not a card we've invested in. And Onyeka, I picked up hoping to flip his card overnight tonight. I'm not sure if I'm going to make as much profit as I wanted. I might just get my coins back on him because he's about 84,000 coins now, which means that he has risen in price. However, he isn't up nearly as much as I wanted him to be. Right now, we're just getting our coins back. So I'm going to list him overnight. I might only make 2 or 3k per card. We'll take it. I did buy 9 of him, so, you know, if we make 3k per card, we're making almost 30k. I guess I'll take it. Not exactly what we were looking for. And then the Upamecano, I'm doing a Team of the Week flip, which we've done in the past. For the rest of the cards, like the Mukiele, this is our best investment of the weekend. Now, we invested in him for the strong link to Upamecano originally, and we got him all for 65,000 coins and less, or 66k, 66.5k and less. You get the point, though. We bought 9 of him, I believe, and they were all for 67,000 coins and below. Not too expensive when you compare it to what he currently is. Now, he was already going to go up because of the Upamecano. There's no doubt about it. He completes our checklist, all right? And you got to remember the checklist that we do for our investments. It's 1, check off if they're meta. Nordi Mukiele was literally in my squad. He still is. So he's meta if I use him, okay? 2, is he out of packs? Yes, he's been out of packs as an RTTK. He is out of packs. Is he a complement link? Yes, he gets the Upamecano complement link. So all of the boxes were checked. It was a recipe for success, all right? And we've got him at about 67 and below, all the way down to 62, 63K. He's up to 87 right now. And since there's no supply on this card, I really have no reason to sell anytime quickly. Sure, I'm going to keep listing for 99k, but he could get closer and closer to 100,000 coins. I'm not saying he'll reach it. I'm not saying he'll go extinct anytime soon. I think it would take RB Leipzig doing really well in UCL out of nowhere for it to do that. But he could go over 90k, no problem. So I've got 9 of them. If he goes up another 3k, that's another 27,000 coins. And that's worth holding on to them for. But we're already looking at, if we got 4,000 or 5,000 coin tax, 15k times the 9 of him that I have, 15,000 coins times 9, we're looking at over 135,000 coin profit already, and that's including the tax. So pretty solid investment for the Mukiele, and in fact, I actually bought 12 of him, not 9. I bought 9 Onyekas. That's why 9 was in my head. I actually have 12 of them, and I'm going to go count them out. There's 8 on that screen, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. So 12 of them. So 135 plus another 45. So 180,000 coins on the Mukieles. Pretty solid turnaround. Now you might ask, well, why did he go up so much more than the likes of Davies and Ferland Mendy? And the reason for that is we got a little bit lucky, pushed him up even higher. There's a new squad building challenge called Nkunku. And this card is a player pick. You get a choice of getting an Nkunku with shooting or an Nkunku with passing as the boost. And it's about 160 or 150,000 coins to do. And a lot of people have done it. And Nkunku, if you don't know, is a French player on RB Leipzig. And you can play him at CDM a lot. You can play him at center mid, and depending on the one you choose, maybe the shooting one, you can play him at center attacking mid, which is why Diaby is extinct, and I'll get into that in a second, but that hyperlink between Mukiele and Nkunku, that complement link also helped Mukiele rise in price. So 2 different cards helped Mukiele rise in price this week. So that's why it made a very, very good investment. Diaby's another card, okay, that has gotten a lot of hype over the last couple of days. Diaby is a rule breaker card, and he's extinct right now at 140,000 coins. A lot of people have been wanting this Diaby card. As you can see, when it pops up, it goes pretty quickly, kind of similar to that Renan Lodi. However, I do not suggest this card as an investment at 140,000 coins. You look at that Renan Lodi card for 180,000 coins. Now he was capped at 100. If you still held on to him at this point, you'd be making absolute bank. And we did make bank. We sold him for about 150. It was a lot of coin profit. But this card, on the other hand, you've got to think about is super hyped up right now because of links, not necessarily because he's great in game. And I've actually heard about reviews from him. He doesn't actually seem all that amazing in game. I know it's probably a good replacement for Coman if you've got him in the team, like I do, because Coman's an absolute fraud, but people have not had good reviews on Diaby either. I think it's only a matter of time before he crashes in price pretty hard. It might not be immediately after the price range update. There could be an opportunity to flip the card. I don't think there will be, though. I think this card crashes under 140k, and once that Nkunku goes out of SBCs, that Nkunku card, guys, is what's holding up this price. People can link it on a strong link to Diaby there and Nkunku and get it to work. So I just don't think that this is a viable hold. If you have a Diaby, I'd take the 140k. Honestly, I would just take the 140k because you're playing with fire, and I could definitely see this Diaby drop heavily. It's 86 rated, which isn't too low rated, but it's been packed enough, and I think a lot of people are only picking this Diaby card up because it's extinct, and it's and they're expecting him to follow a similar trend to the Renan Lodi. I don't think he's going to. I think he's going to be one of those cards that crashes well below that maximum price once that card gets updated. So even if they give him a 300k range, I think he'll be under 140k in no time, and probably under 100,000 coins within the next 6 or 7 days. So in terms of a long-term hold, it's not good either. I think this card is only going to be dropping. I would stay away from it, and hopefully you guys kind of understand where I'm coming from on that card and why we want to stay away from it. So we're going to go ahead and clear our sold items. Now I want to go ahead and get listing on a couple of cards, but we're also going to hold a few more a little bit longer. We've got a couple Upamecano's, and in fact, we've got some players in my team that I'm probably going to list up. Here's the squad I was using for the last few games. It's pretty much the same squad as I was using, except for I had regular Upamecano and I had Mike Maignan, who is an absolute fraud. Get Lloris if you get a French goalie. Mike Maignan is a fraud. He has lost me many games. And then when I switched to Lloris for the final 3 matches, we won all 3, all right, and clutched rank too. So I don't know if that is any coincidence. Here's the Mukiele that's making me a lot of coins, though. 44,000 coins that we got him for. Sell him for 88k, no problem right now. Double our coins on him, but probably half our coins on Goretzka. So the coins we made on Mukiele, we're losing on Goretzka. It's all right. I expected to lose coins on this team, and I honestly expected to lose more than I did. Because Mukiele rose so much in price, it ended up working out pretty well for us. So not too bad. So let's talk about this Upamecano investment a little bit more. This Upamecano I got for 73,000 coins, 71,000 coins. It's about what he's going for right now. It's not like I got him on a ridiculous snipe. As I said, I got all of these deals on the web app. So there was no sniping involved. I simply bought the cards for what they were selling for. And right now, as you can see, there's plenty of them still at about 72 to 73,000 coins. This investment is going to be a slow burner investment. If you're looking for anything long term, I really suggest a lot of this team of the week as that investment. You could maybe go with Atal. He does have that Dante SBC out right now, so once that expires, maybe he drops a little bit and maybe he becomes irrelevant. It's tough to link that Atal, so the people who have Hakimi are not necessarily replacing him with Atal because Atal is Algerian and it doesn't really link very well. Not to say that Morocco does either, but PSG links better than OGC Nice. You can just simply link it up to a Kimpembe or a Marquinhos or a Sergio Ramos, and you're done. That's the only link you need in most formations. Upamecano, I feel like, is one of those cards that just is going to pop up in a lot of people's squad builders over the course of the next week or two. He's got a really, really good card. He is of value, and I think by next week, he could be closer to 100,000 coins. But I'm not expecting him to go up 15,000 coins overnight tonight or tomorrow night or anything like that. I think it's going to be, a nice 3,000 coins per day over the course of the next week, and maybe as we go into the next week and he starts rising like 5K per day, and that's how he'll get close to 100,000 coins. If you take a look at some of the previous team of the weeks, and I'll pull it up on FUTBIN, actually the first appearance from FUTBIN today is going to be Gnabry. Gnabry at 34,000 coins right now might not seem like anything crazy, but when you consider he was 21,000 coins when he went out of packs, well, that's actually not too bad. And this card is a Team of the Week 5 card, so it's the most recent Team of the Week that we have to compare it to. Now, this 86 rated inform is not an SBC fodder because he is up at about 34,000 coins. And you've got players like Tadic, who is about 16,000 coins and less at all points of the week. So this card wasn't being used a ton in SBCs. It's just used enough because he is a Bayern link, he's a German link, he's a good rating. And Upamecano for me is a better card. It gets better links because he's French and maybe not as good of a rating, but 84 should be enough for us. And I think he's going to follow a pretty similar rise. You got to consider the fact this card rose a nice like 33% or more than that of his price, right? Because, 21 to 33,000 coins, you're making 10K per card. You're making over 10K per card on an investment that you spent 21K on. That return on investment is insane. I think you should at least expect 10K per card on Upamecano. But again, you are going to have to hold this card for that week. So if you're trying to make quicker investments and quicker flips, maybe it's not the way to go for you. However, I really do believe in it. So that's why I've got a few on my transfer list right now. Nonetheless, guys, you've also got to consider that this week is going to act a little bit different than last week because you've got marquee matchups on Tuesday, or at least you probably do. UEFA marquee matchups are going to be back this week, and they weren't last week because there were no Champions League games, but there are this week. So they're probably going to drop UEFA marquee matchups, and with UEFA marquee matchups is going to come more supply. You're going to see maybe a 35K pack overall reward, or at least a 25K pack like you see from this marquee matchups, which we haven't done yet, and I'll go ahead and end today's video with us opening those packs. But I digress. That supply is going to have an impact on anything that's currently in packs, and especially a current team of the week. Now, if enough people are looking at that Upamecano as an investment, it'll be a minimal drop, but it's enough of a drop to where you could say, hey, I'm actually going to wait until Tuesday to invest in this, or I might just not invest in it at all. Because if you take a look at Team of the Week 4, that Team of the Week, which was completely scuffed because of the no-loss glitch, also had UEFA marquee matchup supply, though. So you look at that Team of the Week, you say, that Team of the Week didn't really rise out of packs. I'm sure some of the impact of that was because of UEFA marquee matchups, but a majority of the impact of that came from the no-loss glitch and over-investing. People had seen that Team of the Week cards rose out of packs every single week for the first 3 weeks, so a lot of the community went out and did that again for Team of the Week 4. But because of all the supply that we saw from the no-loss glitch and UEFA Marquee matchups that just didn't work out. So everybody was selling their investments pretty heavily over the course of the next couple of days, and they dropped pretty significantly. You could probably not expect that this week, though. And the reason for that is, one, Team of the Week investing over the weekend has really become something that people have left in the past. After Team of the Week 4, people don't trust it anymore, but it's still a viable option. It still works, okay? And we saw that in Team of the Week 5. The only Team of the Week that hasn't risen out of packs is that Team of the Week from the week of the no-loss glitch, so I think that might just be an outlier. And that's why I really like Upamecano as an out-of-pack investment. Now, the only problem with this Upamecano is he up in price a lot more than he normally would be because of the Nkunku SBC? And you could also argue that. And that Nkunku SBC going out of packs could maybe see a drop in price for Upamecano because the supply is dwindling for that card. And that's definitely a good argument as well. It's a tough call overall, but in the end, I do believe in the investment, and that's why I'm picking up some. And I want you guys to make your decisions on your own. In fact, I actually tweeted out today. I said I'm going to go ahead and buy about 9 Onyeka's for 80,000 coins and less. I'm going to buy 9 of them, okay? And I saw I actually got a message from somebody on my Twitter DM that said, "Okay, man, I trusted you. I invested 850k into Onyeka." And I asked him, why did you invest 850k into Onyeka? Not necessarily saying it was wrong. I just wanted to know why he did it. Because that was kind of a coincidence that I had just tweeted out. Oh, picked up some Onyekas a minute ago. And now he's saying he got 850k and that he trusts me. Don't do that. All right? Don't invest in a card simply because I'm investing in it. We've seen me lose coins on cards before. If you go all in on an investment that I make and it doesn't work out, you've got to ask yourself why you invested in that card. And if the reason is simply because I invested in it, then you're not doing this correctly. You're not watching my videos the right way. You're looking to be hand-fed investments instead of learning how to trade, which is going to end up making you much more coins than what I could possibly make you if I just hand-fed you investments. You would make so many more coins from learning the market. So if he had replied and said, "Oh, I picked up Onyeka because I feel like he is the best alternative to Conte. He's going to get closer to out of packs here this week. People are going to start picking him up, and I think he gets close to 100k." Give me any reason. Give me something, all right? Because the reason I picked up these Onyekas were for a quick flip. I thought there was a little bit too much panic on the card, getting down to 79k and 80k. I thought, you know what, I can make easily 5k per card on these if I just sell tonight, okay? And that was my whole plan. I didn't invest in these cards. I was simply going for a quick flip. So if you've got a lot of people following you blindly, then you might lead them into a wall. Right, into losing coins. Right now he's 85,000 coins, so we are looking at profit. Maybe not as much as I want yet, but if he reaches close to 90k, that's kind of what I was going for. I'm hoping he gets close to 90,000 coins tonight, and I'm just going to sell him overnight. But I wanted to leave you guys with that. So let's go ahead and open up these marquee matchup packs. So it has come to my attention that some people are just skipping to the end of the video and commenting the word of the day to make it seem like they watched the whole video, but they didn't. So I'm going to include it right here instead of the end. And today's word is pepper. So comment the word pepper down below, include it in your comment, do whatever you got to do. Maybe use an emoji, all right? And that way I know who made it to the end of the video, truly, without skipping through, because why would you skip to this part of the video? You know what I'm saying? So let's go and open some of these packs, guys. We've actually got 8 packs to open. Some of them not so good, but hopefully we can get ourselves something decent. Let's scroll to the end. We've got a 75 plus rated rare player. Probably not going to be anything great. Oh, it actually is a board drop, and it's going to be Zapata. Oh, hold on. What did we just pack? Simeone. Okay. This is out of an Electrum Players pack. I actually probably wasn't even going to include it in the video because it normally isn't a very good pack, but we end up getting a walkout. Another board drop here. Brazilian CDM. It's going to be Fernando from Sevilla, 84 rated, but another pack that only gives 1 rare and it ended up being gold, and it ended up being a board drop. Not too bad. Rare Electrum Players pack 182 plus is guaranteed. It's going to be a walkout. It's German Hummels. All right. Untradeable Hummels. We'll go straight into a squad building challenge for me eventually. We pack Varane. We pack Raphael Varane behind Hummels. Untradeable. The perfect card for my team. 200,000 coins is what he goes for on the market. Unfortunately, not tradable. But boys, I just showed you my team. He fits perfectly in the squad. And the craziest part about this is my thumbnail guy, Yaz, told me I'd pack him untradeable soon. And I have. I actually have. That is insane. We pack Varane behind Hummels. Oh my days. And it doesn't even matter what I pack from here on out. Another player from France. It's a striker. Martial. Okay. Already got him. We've got Adama Traore. That would have been an insane sweat pack if I had packed that, you know, at the first week of FIFA. Martial and Adama Traore in the pack. All right, final pack of the day, final pack of the video. That's going to be it for me today, guys. And we end it off with a simple board drop from Germany. It's going to be Gosens from Bergamo Calcio and Azpilicueta. So 2 board drops in that pack. I'm pretty hyped about that Varane, actually, guys. Raphael Varane can just slap right in there, and we've got ourselves an upgraded team. Hell yeah. Love to see it. All right, boys, that's going to be it for me today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.